Alright, now that you got everything printed, you're just going to take a 3mm drill bit here, run it through these two holes on the outsides. Shouldn't be too bad, should be able to do it by hand. Do the same thing on the nade body through these holes, and those will pass through these channels here that you can put the M3 nut into. Should go all the way in, and it should line up with these here M3 by 25 volts. If those don't, you can always use like an Allen wrench, put it down in the hole, line it up. It shouldn't be too bad. And then you're going to want to take your spoon here. You might have to file the insides of these little arms and run the drill bit through these holes again. These ones can be a little loose, as this is going to have to pivot. Then you can take your pen spring here, put it on this peg, and then line this spring up with this, put it in the little channel, compress it till those holes line up, and then take your M3 by 10 bolts, and these screws are going straight into the plastic of the fuse. So it's going to be a little tight, but shouldn't be too bad. I'd put those in till they're just about to bottom out, but they shouldn't quite. Now this is going to be temporary because that spring just makes this want to fly off. So once you get that in, you're going to put this whole thing into here, then hold it there with one finger, and the other can take one of these out, take your M3 by 25, fish that down in there, that should screw right into that nut. And then you can put your M3 by 10 back in. And do the same on this side. Make sure this is all lined up. Make sure both sides are tight. And we'll put this one back in. Alright, now that all of that is done, most of the grenade is already done. You can take your spring, you should cut it to about 1.86 inches long. You can go a little above that, but don't go under. You can throw that down in the hole there. This should only fit in one way. You can see at the top, once that's in, shouldn't be any tension on it as it sits how it is. And you can put your key ring through that little hole right there. Once that's in, you should at this point be able to arm it, just like that. And then as soon as it hits the ground, it'll leave just a little bit of tension off of this, and it should pop and go right back down. The bottom, there's no prep work to, just removing supports, and it should be able to screw right into here. So to actually arm this. I have the one that just has holes in it, and I put a bunch of M3x6 bolts through, and this should go straight onto those, just like that. And you're going to want to load it with the red side facing the bottom of the grenade. It's easiest to do this with the red side up and put it in like this. And then just screw the bottom of the grenade on. And your grenade is ready.